breaking news. David MustyThroat might have bought a stolen car. Question mark?
No.
Allegedly?
No.
You might have bought a stolen car, allegedly.
I didn't buy a striker, okay? That's not what happened.
I think you need to do whatever deed you're doing over there and then explain, because we are on Carfax right now and some information is not adding up. That should add up.
Okay, so everything else matches. Everything else matches, but it says that the vehicle's VIN I typed in has a 5-speed manual transmission. In reality, it has an automatic. So I'm a little confused as to why it says that, but I me being a car guy, I know you can do a transmission swap.
You can do that.
I just don't know why you would go from manual to automatic. You should have just bought an automatic, But I don't know, shit happens.
Is there anything, but what could that mean?
Essentially, that could mean that the transmission that's in the truck right now is shit.
Fuck that fridge. If you can hear that fridge, I'm sorry. There's a fridge in the room now. Might have to unplug it.
That could mean that the transmission that's in it is shit. Or it could mean that the... because it goes into gear.
You drove it to your spot.
Yeah, I was going to say, I moved it from the spot where the guy dropped it into the garage right now, so I know it works, I just... Maybe they blew the manual up and the automatic transmission was cheaper.
Was there anything in the records of, crashes?
No accident history, but then again, the last thing reported on it was in May 2006, it said.
Really?
Yeah.
May 2006?
Yeah, and the tabs are 2016. So.
Well then.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for it?
Driving simulator and $300. $300 or $400.
You paid the sim?
Yeah.
Bro, no.
Yeah, dude. For a full truck. Come on now. But that, Josiah wants me to give him $300 for that, so I guess essentially, what is that, $600 or $700?
When it runs?
Yep. Fires up.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. It needs a leaf spring shackle, brake lines, and then it'll run and drive by itself, but it needs the rest of the exhaust before it's legal, because that thing is illegally loud right now.
Does it have a cat?
No.
I'm assuming that's not great.
No. But it sounds sick, dude. It sounds so sick.
David.
I've been putting some work into this thing, man.
David. Wait, so what are you planning to make it your main vehicle then?
Yeah, so my plan is I'm going to take insurance off of the Subaru for now. Just main drive that thing for as long as I can until either a lot of snow falls, because it is only rear wheel drive, so that's a problem. So either until a lot of snow falls or until I'm able to just completely pay off the Subaru. Because what I was thinking, hear me out, right? I was thinking I want to do essentially a body swap on the Subaru and the Ranger. So then all of the internals, like the engine, the transmission, everything, quite literally just lift the Ranger body off of the Ranger, take the Subi body off of the Subi, and then throw the Ranger body on top of the Subi.
No, you can't do that.
So then
you can't make a zombie car, bro.
No, it's not a zombie car.
It sounds like a Franken car. That's what I mean.
So then it's basically it's a Ford Ranger. Well, at that point it would be a Subaru WRX, but with a Ford Ranger body. But what if I just put the WRX motor in the Ranger and then made a burnout truck out of it?
Would the fixings on that truck be able to handle what that engine can do? I don't know how to word that properly. I know you know what I mean.
Would the axle snap, or would the drivetrain hold up to the fucking 420 horsepower in the Subaru?
Yeah, and an engine that's almost 20 years newer than that.
And before anybody tries to say, WRX has 320 horsepower, not mine, bitch. Ride in mine. See how? Tell me it's only got 340 horsepower after you go for a spin in that thing.
It's been a while. I've only ever been in it like twice, bro.
Yeah, dude. It's a nice car. Fucking full buckets. Full buckets in the front. Drop down, I think it's like 1.5 to 2 inches. It's got the low profile tires, so it sits even a little lower. You know what I'm saying? With the 18-inch rims on it. It's got the full STI performance catback exhaust. Grimspeed turbo in it. Fucking boost tune to it. Intercooler.
You'll see this motherfucker on the road driving to and from home and work.
Yeah, exactly.
Check him out on the one route he goes from, because he's a working man.
Yeah, it is nothing. You know, I don't be going to car shows or anything, but I don't know. You
could, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, it is. You
got some stickers on it, and you don't have ugly stickers on it.
It is nice to hear, honestly. Like, one of my neighbors just told me the other day. He's like, "You ever take that?" Or Josiah was there. Josiah just pulled up, and I was meeting this kid, right? And I had apologized initially because I thought my car or the truck was taking up his spot, and he's like, "No, dude, this is a nice truck. I like this." And I was like, "Thank you. I appreciate that," you know? And then I was like, "It's a lot slower than my daily, though." And he's like, "Which one's that?" And I was like, "The one that says Hoonigan right across the fucking front." And he was like, "Dude, that car is so sick." He's like, "I parked next to it the other day and I took a picture of our cars next to each other, dude." I was like, "Oh yeah, what are you driving?" He's like, "This fucking Ford Fusion." And I was like, "Oh my god, dude, yeah, it's just the stockest thing ever." And it's funny. The car
I learned how to drive in.
He didn't know terminology, right? And he's like, "I don't know exactly what this thing is. I think it's like a 6 caliber." And I was like, 6-cylinder? He's like, "Cylinder, that's what it is."
My car's got 6 calibers, bitch.
But it made me feel good because then
draw.
He had asked me, he's like, "Do you take that thing to car shows?" I was like, "No, dude, what the," because I don't know, to people who aren't car guys, they'll be like, "That's a nice car, it's clean." But then any car guy in like, I don't know, they hate on me for it. They're like, "Why would you get a Subaru? Out of all things, why a Subaru?" I'm like,
I do think that sometimes. I'm like, there's not that cool of a Subaru car. But you got yours is pretty tight. You can make them cool.
Dude. It's white and black, you know, with the tinted windows, taillights.
That's the best part. The white and black is the cleanest.
It's clean, dude.
Dude, the goal, low key, I think a goal, maybe it's like more of a high school thing, but I still have it. Fuck it. My goal is to have a car that's cool enough that another motherfucker wants to park next to it, so that they look cool together. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's
like you said. That guy was like, "Yeah, I parked next to your car. Yeah, took a picture of them together." Yeah, dude, the goal is that.
It is, dude. I gotta say, it is nice when I like. Obviously, I'll park away. You know, I'll park deep in a parking lot sometimes when I'm like going into Walmart or something, you know, because I don't want people door dinging me, you know. I do really take pride in how clean I've kept that car. That is the nicest car in my family right now. I mean, and ever probably. So I really like how clean it is, you know. And if I take good care of it and keep it for another 20 years, it's gonna be a classic, you know. It'll be one of those, not untouched, but tastefully modded.
You'll have to swap the Ranger with that as your daily if you want it to last another 20 years.
100%. You know, that's... But, it's... I don't know. That's, you know, I really take pride in that and how clean it is. It's a nice car. It's a fast car. It's tastefully modded, in my opinion. I forgot where I was going with that, you know, but... I do plan on dailying the Ranger once that thing's up and going. And we're not just rich kids out here fucking, "Oh, let me buy this. No, I had to buy this so I could save money, because the insurance on my Subaru is around $500 a month, and the insurance on this Ranger is going to be around 100 something.
Is your insurance $500 a month because
several speeding tickets?
Okay,
that's why the Ranger insurance is still 100 something. But it's better. So
I think the older every year, I don't know if it drops every year, but I think when we get like 25, they drop. For guys at least. For girls, their insurance is cheaper.
that doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't.
Doesn't surprise me.
I know a lot of men and women, I guess, who are terrible drivers.
I
But the
bet
men
you.
are terrible drivers on purpose.
That was so funny.
I didn't want to say it, but
It had to be said, brother. It had to be said.
if a guy gets into a car accident, it's because he's trying to show off.
He was road raging or something, you know?
I don't even want to finish that.
This might be the cancellation episode.
So we have a tradition every time you come on here. I can
What's
pull up
that?
the notes. This is going to be
is
episode 15, by the way. Welcome to episode 15 of It Is Wednesday.
It Is Wednesday.
God, I'm kind of high. I can feel my heartbeat in my chest.
I'm not that high yet.
I hadn't smoked all day, bro.
Oh. I've hit carts.
When was the
Speaking
last
of,
time
where's
you-
your cart?
It is pretty much fucking empty, bro.
You told me I could choose it.
I might be able to grab it for you. When we pause, I'll grab it because we'll have to pause. So the last time you were on here, you had 39 followers on Twitch.
No, on YouTube.
Oh, it's YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been tracking it as Twitch this whole time?
No, I just was writing followers.
And guess what? Guess how many I have today?
How many?
39.
No way, bro.
I've hit a stall.
We
hit a
told the
stall.
people listening to the episode. 39 subscribers. That's so unfortunate. I'll just create a bunch of bot accounts.
That's what I was thinking about doing, man. Try to give myself some traction, pick back up. I did get 22 views, though, so maybe that was them. My Twitch, I do believe I did get a few more followers when I was streaming the other day.
Let's go.
14. I'm at 14 on Twitch now.
Nice.
That's good for me. I was at like 9.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, so I'm cool. I'm cool with that. 14. That's like 10 random people. Because I'm counting you, Josiah, and Jake. Following. So that's like 10 random people.
Does
awesome.
your work have a slow season ever?
Yeah, the winter, because it's mainly construction tools. So whenever people are doing construction,
So you might have like a week or two off or some shit.
Oh no, that'll never happen.
No?
No.
Well, so what do you mean? What's a slow season for you?
Slow season is just nobody's renting tools, so I just sit at work. Like, legitimately, my boss had told me that when he used to be a mechanic, he started as a mechanic a couple of years ago. When he used to be a mechanic, he would bring in his PlayStation, like, during the slow season and would plug it up to his monitor. Because most of our monitors don't have HDMI ports, but he had said something about it to one of the IT guys. He was like, hey, I don't know, I was trying to plug in, I don't know what he said, but he had somehow slyly told him I need an HDMI port on my monitor. So they got him one with an HDMI port. Next thing you know, this motherfucker's bringing in his PlayStation damn near every day. So then when he's not doing something on his break or just when it's super slow, he's sitting there fucking
So slow
gaming
season
out.
for you is like sitting around not doing anything?
Literally just sitting down,
Damn.
twiddling my thumbs, but still getting paid.
Well, I'm asking because
Up the streaming.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say I know you haven't been as much lately because you've been busy working.
It's tough. Well, we're also very short-handed right now. Like, I'm the only rental dude that we have. I'm trying to train somebody else in. So it's tough,
So
dude.
if you need a job,
Yeah. If you need a job and you're in St. Paul, Minneapolis area,
oh God,
look up Total Tool.
that might come back to bite you one day.
Well, I can't just be like...
But maybe, hey, bro, if he brought his PlayStation, maybe you could fucking...
I know, dude, imagine how many views I would get if I was doing a stream at work.
Exactly, dude. And there's fucking tools and shit happening behind you.
Tools and shit happening. I've thought about doing like an IRL stream, you know, of like me at work, just like what I do, because it's kind of a unique job.
Yeah,
you know,
bro, you could definitely do that. People
you know,
do that on TikTok.
Yeah, I know. So it's like when I tell somebody I'm a fucking tool technician, it's like, what the fuck is a tool technician? You know what I'm saying? Granted, I don't really stay in one place for a lot of the day. I have to move around.
Do you ever you ever see a tool that you see it and you're like, what the fuck could this possibly be used for?
All the time, dude. I saw this one thing the other day that looked essentially like a crowbar, but it just had spikes on both ends of it.
So it's just a metal bar with spikes on it?
Yeah, and it like a hooked cane, you know, like a cane-shaped thing, but with like just fucking daggers on it, you know? And I was thinking to myself, I was like,
what is this except a murder?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude, literally, I was like, so what? And I asked my boss about it, because anything I don't know, I just literally ask my boss. I'm like, hey, dude, what is this used for? And apparently it's like a massive tent stake. So like, yeah, you know those towers you see that have the ropes holding them and shit like that? At the end of one of those, it's kind of like that. And I was like, oh, okay, so it's for holding like super heavy stuff down. And he's like, yeah. Or like the other day, I saw this thing that it's a cart, and it's got, I don't know how to explain this, dude, but like,
just punch the table.
It had a section of no, there's no good way to explain it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could draw it out, but then the people would have no idea what I'm fucking talking about.
I'll post it on Instagram.
So it's this cart, right, that it's got like this little bam 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 bam, and then it's this big this is a weight, right?
What?
Weight. This is like, and you can like put more metal shit in it. There's a door back here, and you can like throw more stuff in it to make it even heavier, right? And then there's these little tie-offs, like eyelets. There's about 4 to 6 of them, and then so it's a cart, right? So it's got to have wheels.
It's like a turtle. You just threw a turtle.
So this part, so imagine there's a building, right? This is on top of a building, and you know there's ledges up top on the building. So then this is that little ledge, right? The front of that cart like grips, you know, it like grabs onto that ledge, you know? So like this whole metal box thing right here like slides on and like holds the cart to the wall, and then these are
what the fuck is that?
These are people. So so this cart rolls up to the ledge of a building, right? It like latches onto the wall of the top of the ledge of the building, and then there's these eyelets that people tie these lifelines to, and then they climb off, and then if they need to like work on the building, you know.
Wait, so how big is the cart? It's as big as 3 people?
It's about as big as this table.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. It's pretty big.
I still just see a turtle, but I like it. Oh, nice. Gotta sign it. Oh, my eyes are itchy. I think I'm allergic to you or something.
Bam. Now when I'm famous, you can sell that.
So that could kill a man.
Oh, 100%, dude. If you don't latch this back wheel properly, this whole fucking cart, depending. If you have 6 people on this and they're all pretty hefty people and you're outweighing this whole thing could just... Because this bar here, that's supposed to keep the cart kind of like, you know, from pushing too far or rolling too far back, is very thin.
Oh, so you use it to hang off of a ledge.
Yeah. I guess that's a way easier way to explain it. How did you not get that from my explanation?
Because I was like, why is the person so tiny? But then then I asked the question. That makes a lot of sense. Those guys, like, if they're like working on the windows or something.
Yeah, that guy's like 6'1".
Okay,
the drawing isn't proportionate.
I got you. So that they just wheeled that fucking.
No, they crane it. They crane it to
that
the top.
torture device? No,
Yeah.
when it gets to you.
Oh, when it gets to me, what do I do with it? Is
No,
what you
did they
asked?
would just wheeled it in front of you? And
Yeah.
just like, here, clean
No,
this.
literally, dude. They fucking roll the cart in front of me. They're like, "Here you go." I'm like, "Okay."
That's kind of cool, bro. There's Sox's input on your story.
Dude, it's such a fascinating job, man. Like, but yeah, there is a lot of stuff that I'm like, what is that for? I actually just found out today we rent a tool that like not really like we rent tools that also bend pipe, but the tool that I saw today was one that like
Bend pipe.
yeah, do it curve, but I don't know what it's called, but it basically makes like fittings on the end of metal or any type of pipes. I guess it makes like a groove, not a groover, but I don't know. It makes a fitting so you can like slide something into it, right? Essentially what I need for an exhaust. And we have a bunch of extra piping at work, so I'm thinking I can get myself a free exhaust from work. Is what I'm saying. You know,
So should I cut that part out? Or?
Well, maybe. I think it should be fine.
We talked about you fighting a guy.
Oh yeah. Did I tell you that guy got fired?
He did?
Yes.
Wasn't he like one of your bosses? Did he get fired for fighting a guy?
It's actually kind of funny why he got fired, because he did get fired because he got in an argument with somebody else. But the somebody else he got in a fight with was like a higher up, you know. And like well, actually, I guess technically the reason he got fired is because he charged a customer almost quadruple what they were supposed to be charged. But then when the higher up came and like went to talk to him about it, you know, he was like, "Look, you can't be doing that." And he's like, "Well, I just didn't care. I didn't want to deal with it anymore." He's like, "You can't do that." And he's like, "I don't want to talk to you, or I don't want to listen to you. Just shut the fuck up," you know, and started walking away. And then the higher up was like, "You better, you know, like he was like, "Get your ass back here," you know. And he was like, "No, I don't want to listen to you right now. Just leave me the fuck alone." And then he turned around and he was like, "This is your last day, Jimmy." And he was, oops, I didn't mean to say the name. But he's like, "This is your last day." And he was like,
Fake
"Good."
name.
Yeah, fake in GTA. And then he was like, "Good, I'm putting in my 2 weeks anyway." And then they both walked away from each other, right? Next day I came into work, the dude's fucking area's cleared out, dude. They took no time getting rid of him.
Wow.
Cleared, dude. And that's
said,
actually,
how about here's your 2 hours?
yeah. And that's part of the reason why I'm the only one right now, is because he got fired. And then they took the one that was working with me and put them over there, so we have a repair coordinator. But if so facto, nif so nacto, let's talk about
I'm gonna say what
Governor Walz.
Oh,
VP.
My God, dude.
Heavy.
I was literally about to ask you what else is going on with you, but let's
dive in on that, dude. How do you feel about it?
How do you feel about it? I don't like it. I don't like it at all, if I'm being honest.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I like the representation of Minnesota, but I don't like in the way that it's being done.
I don't like him representing Minnesota.
What? Why not, dude? I met him. Did I show you that picture?
You met him?
Yeah.
Dude. Did you look him in the eyes?
100%, dude. The picture I have is of me and him staring into each other's souls.
Dude, so you met... You need to send that picture to me. I'm going to post it on the Instagram right next to your turtle drawing.
I'm going to add... I don't know.
But, dude, did you look... So you looked into the eyes of a man who eats babies?
What?
I'm kidding. No, bro, he's... I don't like him. Do you remember what happened during COVID?
Well, not with him, no.
Oh, bro. I don't have all my facts straight. I'm not 100% studied, so... But I just remember a lot of, like, defund the police, a lot of like fucking like not good laws, or not laws, but policies that got fucking passed for the people around that time. You know what I mean? But if he becomes VP, does that mean that...
I do get what you're saying. I do, like, he didn't really do much to help.
If he becomes VP, does that mean we get a new governor? Can Arnold come back? What are you trying to find the picture? We were having some dead air right now.
Sorry, yeah. I'm trying to...
Also my fault. I'm trying to look up just like I'm trying to find out what really happened in Minnesota during COVID. Oh God.
Oh buddy.
Oh my God.
That is your boy.
He kind of looks like a child predator.
That is your boy with Mr. Walls right there. I gotta send that to one of my coworkers now. Because I was like, dude, I met him. And he was like, no, it's not that I don't believe you. I just would like to see the picture. And I was like, all right, I'll find it.
Oh, damn. I found a Reddit thread, but it's 4 years ago. Holy shit.
This is gonna be fucking hilarious.
Well, okay, so Reddit is in good spirits of this man.
I know, I tried to find it on Reddit as well, but yeah, they were all like, yo, go Walls, yo.
Did you send me that picture?
Yeah. No, not you yet. You want me to?
Yes, that's so legendary. Why were you meeting with the governor, bro?
I was discussing why ALC needed more funding.
Did he?
I was the leader of MapStars, and actually, yeah, it did. He did fund our school, and now my picture is up in a plaque behind a glass case in that school still.
Did you stutter when you gave your speech?
No.
Well, good job. That's why he gave you more money. Oh, man.
No, that it was cool, though. I met him, and then I met the actual representative. So each school has a, not a government representative, but like a representative for the school in the state capital, right? So, like, one guy can have more than one school, you know, but I got to meet the guy that was in charge of like the direct funding for our school, and then I had, obviously Walls had to approve that, so then I got to meet with him and I had to explain why our school deserved more funding. And I was like, well, you know, it's not that we're run down, it's just that we're a bunch of high school kids and our school still says Gulfview Elementary on it, you know. Understandably, you know, we aren't
I'm just like, that's a little strange.
you know, I was like, understandably we aren't
can I have $1, sir?
I'm trying to remember this shit, dude. It was so good. I was like so articulated. I was
Were
like,
you high?
Oh, 100%, bro.
Oh God,
I was
really?
blazing on the bus on the way to the Capitol, bro. Because I thought in my head, I was like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm never going to get to go in the Capitol again. I'm definitely going in high. So me, not naming names, but I think it was Malik. A couple of the Malik, you know, I don't want to say his full name. We call him Smooth. I don't know if you know who that was, but
I do not know who Smooth is.
Me, him.
What's his real name? Or do you not want to say it?
Malik was his real name.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hey, sorry to interrupt.
And it needed medicine daily, right?
Fucking Cooper.
I was like, okay, this dog can't be too expensive. Fucking $550 Dude, I was like, are you kidding me right now? Nobody's going to adopt this dog, especially for that much. This is a dog that needs daily attention, cannot be home alone for that long. Well, yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, attention, like, it can't be home alone for that long because it needs, like, medical attention, you know? And you need to set, like, you can't just be chilling on your couch and be like, yo, come here, you know? Like, you need to make sure that dog, you're giving it medication at the same time every day, you know? Like, I was like, and then you're putting a price tag of $550 on this dog that's probably got a fucking 8 to 12 year lifespan, so it's gonna die in just a couple years anyways, you know? Like, I don't know. It got me. I'm still getting heated about it, dude. Like, I'm just trying to save a dog's life, you know? And it's about to fucking cost me an arm and a leg just to do that. Like, I already got to buy food and shit for it.
I mean, it is. I get the idea, though, of you should be able to have enough money to be able to support you and the dog.
Yeah, 100%.
But we're getting a dog, I guess, on Friday.
That's dope, though, yeah. And see, that's what I need.
It's like, so it's literally, it's like this big. I met its sister, the dog's sister, and it's like this big.
Yeah, but see, that's a situation I need. I need a situation where one of my friends' dogs is having puppies, you know, and then I can get that dog for cheap.
Yeah.
Because then I can go get it shots and shit, and it should not cost me $750 fucking dollars.
Well,
crazy.
What the fuck was... Hey, man, maybe we'll breed it.
No, I don't want a Chihuahua. No, thank you. Thank you, though.
I have no comment. We're getting a Chihuahua.
I think we all know why you have no comment.
I don't mind them. They're hypoallergenic mostly, I think.
I could never. No Chihuahuas ever.
I'm gonna pack this bone.
But people would say the same about Rottweilers, you know.
Facts.
You know?
More people would probably say no Rottweiler.
Oh, 100%.
No Chihuahua.
Oh yeah, they get such a bad rap, you know. But it's also because that's another dog that needs that.
It needs daily attention.
Yeah.
It needs space. It needs the right food and training and a lot of fucking training.
And socialization. You need to socialize that dog because if you don't, when somebody comes over, shit's, you know, like, you know. Yeah, you know firsthand what happens, man.
But when that dog is socialized, my dude, to this day, the fucking Rottweiler purr is
gosh,
oh my god, it's like one of my favorite dogs because of that, bro. They sound like a fucking tiger.
Yeah, dude, it is badass.
If I still had Snapchat, I could pull up a video I have of him just like, bro.
I think I have one. All right, well, I still have Snapchat, and I think it's saved.
It's probably in our chats then, because I probably sent it to you. But yeah, he's like, dude, oh my god. I know we talk about it almost every time we hang out, but I fucking love that shit.
Yeah, that dog was...
Ooh, man. They're nicer than small dogs are a lot of the time.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. He was a gentle giant, especially Mufasa. Here we go, yeah.
You can get your cousin stuck. It's inevitable. Your car or truck ages, parts and
you weren't petting him good enough.
The start of it was good though.
Yeah, dude, that is.
But imagine that. But that was a light one.
Yeah, dude, that's just him like chilling. You know, yeah. He's like, that's nice.
He would be louder than the TV, dude.
Dude, that's like literally like an alligator growl right there, dude.
He's fucking bellowing.
Yeah, dude. Have you ever heard an alligator growl?
Yeah, it shakes the water.
Yeah, dude.
I fucking love them.
Yeah, that is so sick.
That's why I have one of their fucking skulls on my stand over there.
This guy's trying to get the gator to growl back at him.
Dude, that actually sounds fucking similar to that exact video of Mufasa.
So yeah, here we go. This is a gator. Okay, that was
also
a gator.
Sounded kind of like a fart.
And then this is, I don't even want to say my old dog. This is our old dog. This dog was everybody's.
That's pretty similar.
That's a fucking intimidating growl right there. And it's so funny because everybody at first was always like, oh my gosh, you know, like, oh, he doesn't like that. The first time Gavin ever pet that dog and it growled like that, he goes, oh, he likes it, and then starts digging into him. Like,
Did I really? I thought I was afraid of him at first because I had never really been around a dog as big as he was.
no, dude, that was... Because I remember even my dad was like, I have never seen somebody... Because usually everybody we had over was like, what is that? You know, like, they were like, oh, God, scared that they were touching him wrong or whatever, you know? But, yeah, no, even my dad was like, dude, I've never seen somebody, especially one of my friends, just be like, oh, he likes it, and start petting him, you know? Maybe it was Josiah. Or maybe Jake.
Probably Jake,
Yeah,
because Jake's
maybe.
always had pit bulls.
Yeah, he's always had bigger
And
dogs.
they're the same thing. They're just big babies, dude. They're a little bit smaller than Rottweilers, but they're still big fucking giant babies.
Mufasa was also one of the fucking biggest Rottweilers, dude.
He had to be like 250, bro. And if he stood up, he had to be like 5 feet tall.
Dude, he was tall. He was as big as me when he stood up, and I was...
No shit, David.
Yeah, well, like 5'10", I think was... I was 5'10", and when he stood up, he was fucking looking into my eyes.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Dude, he was massive. And even, dude, if Cinderblock head...
He could probably take a few 22 shots. He could probably take a couple 9mm
Dude,
shots.
you were there when he got put down? You remember what she said?
Yeah.
She was like, he took enough whatever it was to kill him that would take down a small bear. Like...
Well, because he fucking sat there and was like, "Hey guys, what's up?" He was like, "What's I was chilling, playing
Dude,
with
I
the fucking
swear.
toy or what?" I don't remember if he had a toy or whatever.
Yeah. No, for real though, dude. Like, they gave him that first shot, and you could tell he was in pain. So they gave him that first shot, and it just basically stopped his pain. And he's like, "This is good." He's like, "Just leave me like this, guys. You know, you don't need to keep going." And then yeah, they gave him another one. And then nothing really happened. And then they gave him another one. And then we waited like 45 minutes.
Yeah,
and
she was at the house for hours, dude.
And then, yeah, he was kicking. He was like, nah, I'm not going. And then, yeah, she gave him another one. And then, yeah, like another 30, 45 minutes later, he finally went, you know. And then carrying him out to the car, dude. Oh my gosh, he was heavy, dude.
You were like, "We should have done this in the car, bro. Should have had him get up in there first."
Dude. She had a big enough van. We could have fit back there, you know. No, for real though, dude. That dog, that was fucking heavy. He was so nice.
Are the two now? Are they bigger? Because the last time I seen them, they weren't super big.
Yeah, they're still... I'd say they're not still really that big. Deacon's just basically more muscly. Diesel's just got a lot chunkier, you know. Diesel, sorry. He's really chunky now. Like, last time I saw him, dude, yeah, when he runs towards you, his face, like, you know, it is so adorable. And then Deacon's just like, when he stands up, dude, it's just fucking skin tight. You can see every single one of his muscles. He looks kind of badass, dude. Like, if I need to choose a dog for a fight, I'm definitely bringing Deacon. Diesel can sit his fat ass down for a minute.
So you and your lady are gonna get a wiener dog.
I want, dude. Yes. I saw, what was it, like I think it's like a Schnauzer or something like that. I don't know. It's a really small dog, and it's got like the same face as a wiener dog, but it's not long like that. But it's got a similar face, you know. I saw one like that I wanted to get, but that was in Tennessee, so.
That's a drive.
Yeah. Maybe with the truck, and then I'll throw them in the bed.
With the U-Haul.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that.
It's legal in some states.
Yeah.
Dude, did I tell you about when we were in Colorado and I saw that shit?
No.
There was
dogs in the beds of trucks?
Dude, but it was like a crate that was like almost welded, because it was a flatbed truck, and the crate was like
welded
crates, like, welded together on the back of this flatbed truck, and it wasn't like a company or a work
it wasn't like
vehicle
an
or
animal
anything.
control.
It was just like a dude, and there were just dogs in it in a flatbed truck, and I was like, holy fuck. And we were going on the highway, and I just look at this dog, and it looks like it's chilling.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, yeah. In Arizona, you see a whole lot of it. I'm sure in Texas you would too.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, you just a lot of people they do. If you don't have a cage, like my dad, when our dog would ride in the back of his Bronco, he would leash it to like one of the tie down things, you know. Yeah, he would like leash it up.
The baby seat type shit.
Yeah, kind of. Well, no, because it was the bed of a Bronco, right? So it just had tie downs for hauling.
Mm-hmm.
So he would tie her into one of those, but he would make sure she had enough room to move around the bed if she wanted. But then again, also with the Bronco that we had, the back seats, when you took the topper off like that, the back seats were basically also like, I could reach the dog if I was sitting in the back seat. So if she tried to jump or something, I was right there. But
like if you hit the brakes hard, like your dog's gonna go flying, bro.
I guess, yeah. Just drive careful. If you hit the brakes hard while you're fucking towing a boat, the boat's gonna come flying up into the fucking, or the trailer's gonna come skidding up next to you.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's. I don't know, but it was also cool, like back then you could also do that with people,
I feel like that's legal in some states.
Now you have to be all harnessed in and shit, like, I don't know the exact rules.
Dude, I got a coworker who lives up in Isani, and I swear he said it's legal in Minnesota to ride in the
bed of a truck.
Yeah.
Could be. We're fucking Midwest.
Like as long as if you're like sitting on the side or something like that.
So where does he live in Isani? Isani Estates?
No, my coworker. Are those the Brown apartments?
No.
Oh no.
Those are trailer homes.
Oh no, I don't know where he lives. He has a house.
Oh okay. Dakota lives in Isani Estates, but he's got like the fucking bourgeois. It's kind of funny because right when you pull in, his is the first one you see, and it's like a nice big ass trailer. It's like a 2.5 wide or something, and then the rest of them behind it are just like old trailers. They don't look the greatest. So it's like they're really putting on a show when you're driving past it on the freeway because you can see Dakotas.
Are you gonna be Big Trailer Dave in a couple of years?
No, probably not. I thought about it because he was offering a good price on it. I think he had initially got it for like 26, and he was like, "Oh, I could do you 27 or 17." Sorry. But 17, I was like, yeah, but I don't know, because exactly that reason. I don't know if I want to, I don't know if I want to go to a trailer.
Trailer Dave.
It's nicer than mine, but I don't want to live in Isani.
I don't think anybody wants to live there. And rent's expensive up there for whatever reason.
Yeah, it is. It's not cheap. Plus, it doesn't have a garage. If I move into a place that's not, I want a garage,
Dude, you got any other fucking news or anything? We were talking about Tim Walz. You met the man.
Yeah, I met the man.
You never told me what you think about it. About him being I think she announced it like today or yesterday, I think.
No, it was a couple days ago.
It's like official though.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think I like the representation for Minnesota, but I don't like in the way it's being done. Like, I'm kind of neutral on Walz. I don't know. I've never really been affected by a law besides the passing of making marijuana legal, which I think was dope. But it also wasn't just him who did that. So I'm a little, I think it's cool, like, recently we haven't had any good news about Minnesota. It's just kind of all been shit show after shit show, So it's nice to see Minnesota finally.
Since 2020, it's been a little crazy.
Yeah, it's been rough up here, guys. Okay, we're not even gonna lie.
The crime rate is like one of the highest in the country now. Let's fucking go. We're putting Minnesota on the map somehow. Yeah, bitch.
Dude. So it is kind of. I think it's cool to see that. It's like, dude, Minnesota could be in the White House. But then again, it's like knowing who he's VP for. Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that shit. I don't want that happening.
I think he was a part of the guys that were like defund the police and all that.
Was he?
I think so.
Well, Minnesota still had police, so I know that.
Minnesota kind of had to defund the police because they're the reason that everything popped off.
That's true. But I almost went to fucking jail during that shit.
Shout out George Floyd. How did you almost go to jail?
I know I had said it on the podcast before when I got pulled over with about a pound of weed.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yeah. Because they almost found my shit.
That was during what time?
I was like 2.5 to 3 years ago. So I was like 21 to 22. It's like in the height of the shit show in Minnesota, you know? Like, dude, not even kidding you. They had like 4 squad cars there for just an ounce of weed. I was like, this is fucking crazy.
Jesus.
You know, that's what they did, though.
So we used to live in Fridley, literally when the riots were happening, and they were burning police departments. You remember, bro? They were going from police department to police department.
Yes, dude.
They went to the Brooklyn Center Police Department, which was 8 minutes away from my apartment, dude.
That's...
And I was like, we are fucking locking the doors. I'm sleeping with the knife under the pillow tonight, bro. Like, I was up until 2 a.m. just like waiting because they were, dude, it was so fucking crazy on Snapchat. You know, if you just go on the map on Snapchat and there's like a red area, you can click and see stories. I was watching the riots live through the map Snapchat stories. And I was
insane,
watching
dude.
The people, like, I was like, okay, they're on that street there. I was looking it up, like, they're like, okay, that street's 11 minutes from my house. Like, dude, it was terrifying.
That street is literally 3-4 turns away from me. Like,
yeah, but it was happening for days. And for days, I was, like, glued to the fucking map on Snapchat watching the riots happen. And I was like, this is fucked.
Dude, that's when I lived.
And then they were like, let's have less police. And it's like, what?
Dude, that's when I think I was living in Anoka at the time. Shout out to where we at, you know what I'm saying?
When did you live in Anoka?
When I was living with my dad and brother.
Dad and brother.
I think that was like middle school or something. Josiah had been there before.
When?
A while ago. A long time ago.
For what? I would say those riots happened in like 2020, bro. 2021.
Yeah, something like that. Like, I don't know. It was like St. Francis Street. You know where the fairgrounds is?
You didn't live at the house in White Bear?
I don't think so at the time. I remember my brother going with his ex-girlfriend to the riots. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. And that's the only part that confuses me is because I thought I was living there, but I know that my brother and his old ass girlfriend went to the riots together.
It was people. It wasn't even riots. It was people just like, hey, let's go steal shit.
Yeah, basically.
And that pissed me off so bad.
Yeah, no, that's my brother and his girlfriend thought it was a protest, you know.
And then so it's like, oh my God, dude, did you hear about all the conspiracies of all of that happening was plants?
Plants?
Like people planted, sent to ensue that kind of shit. Like someone, like a secret operative, like paid by the government to like go throw a rock through a window to get people to throw other rocks through windows. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, dude.
Bro, did you not hear about that?
No.
There was like...
As crazy as that sounds, I don't mean to cut you off there, but as crazy as that sounds, I saw firsthand a case of that happening the other day, you know, not the rocks specifically, but I was sitting at a stoplight and there was this guy sitting there, you know, walking up and down waiting for $1, and then all of a sudden the dude in the front of the row held out his hand.
Jesus Christ.
Held out his
Stroke
hand
on here.
and gave him, I don't know, a couple bucks or something like that, you know, and then the car right behind him, bam, same thing. And then I thought in my head, I was like, oh, now, you know, like, I feel like I can give something. So I found like $2 and change, sadly, you know.
No
and then I was like, yo,
way.
Fucking bam, gave him some money, dude. And so, like, as crazy as that does sound to me, and as, like, as much as I'm like, whatever, you know.
Fell for the hive mind mentality.
Yeah,
dog.
dude. I don't do it much now because the way my dad got fucked over, you know.
That's crazy, bro. I bet that happens all the time.
Dude,
chain like that.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like,
but what, you don't do that much. What
no, my dad one time, he gave this guy, my dad, you know, he used to be living paycheck to paycheck, and he had like $40, I think, but he only had 20s, and he gave this dude a 20, and then he went and he got me and my brother food, or like all of us food, some shit like that, you know. And then I can't remember what it was, I don't know why, but my dad gone to the casino later that night. Oh, because do you remember that guy that looks exactly like him that they were fighting for the longest time, but then they made up and became best friends?
Maybe.
So he used to always take him golfing, and then he hit him up. He's like, you want to hit the casino? And my dad's like, sure, I don't have any money. And he's like, that's okay, drinks on me. You know, my dad's like, well, I got like $5, whatever, you know. We already ate that night. We're good. You know what I'm saying? So my dad goes up to the casino. Lo and behold, he sees the same dude sitting at the first machine when he walks through the doors. And so now my dad was just, he never, not that he never does it, but it's very rare to see my dad now like give money to somebody with a sign.
That's good. He was trying to turn that 20 into fucking a house, I guess. You can't. That.
I thought, and see the way
Is that better or worse than crack?
The way my dad tells the story is it kind of makes me think. I'm like, well, weren't you doing not the same thing, you know? But you were going to the casino on somebody else's dime. Granted, you did give that guy that money out of your pocket, and that could have fed us the next day and then maybe even the next, you know? But I don't know.
Did he make eye contact with him?
Yeah, my dad went right up to him.
Really?
Yeah.
And he said something?
Yeah, no, apparently the dude got kicked out of the casino, like the other dude. My dad and his buddy, my dad's buddy didn't know what was going on. This has all been relayed to me, so I don't know this for a fact, you know.
We're playing telephone.
Yeah, exactly. But so my dad went up to him and he was like, hey, didn't I just give you money earlier? And the dude's like, no, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, you were sitting on White Bear Avenue and I gave you fucking $20. And he's like, what are you talking to me? He's like, you still got that 20 on you? And he's like, I don't have any money on me. And my dad's like, give me my fucking money. And starts like, you know my dad, you know.
Oh my
so
God.
He's like, no, give me my fucking money. And he like reached in his titty pocket and shit like that. And like, cause he had at least this is what I'm assuming. He had a button-up shirt on, you know, because this is exactly what was told to me. Is he was like, your dad just fucking reaches in this guy's titty pocket, and so I'm assuming it was a button-up shirt, you know. But,
I love that,
dude. I got bug bites all over me.
Did you bring the bugs with you?
Fucking right here, all over my legs. No, but so yeah, my dad reached in his fucking titty pocket, and this dude's like, "Hey, get the fuck off me!" And you know, it's right by the front door, so the guard is right there, and he comes over and he's like, "What's going on?" And this guy by this time is standing up, you know. And my dad's like, "This motherfucker stole money from me," and that's what he left it at.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
didn't explain the rest of the situation. He was like, "This guy stole money from me," and he's like, "What are you talking about?" And then the other guy is already a little hammered, you know, in the bag. So now he's getting mad at my dad, and he's like, "I didn't steal shit." Starts getting aggressive with my dad, you know, and then the guard's like, "All right, time for you to leave."
I love that.
Fucking goes to escort, and then he got him his voucher because the dude was throwing a fit. He's like, "I still got fucking money in the machine," and then the guard like. Supposedly the guard cracked a joke. He's like, "Oh, you want your fucking $4?" And then turned around and hit the cash out button on the machine and then gave the dude his voucher and kicked him out. And my dad was happy about that, you know. He's like, "That's fucking karma." I was like, I don't know about that. I think they should have kicked you out, you know.
That's
but
crazy.
again, you know, exactly like you said, that was all telephone, so I don't want to confirm that that's a real story or
That's
not.
crazy.
But yeah, it was kind of funny. And so that relays, you know, that comes back to me. That all started from the wanting to throw rocks through windows, you know. But so as crazy as that sounds, or as like stupid as I think it might be, I also believe that could be true, because that's such a mind game. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like out of all people, the fucking FBI or Secret Service or whatever would be the ones to think something so simple but so fucking complex, you know? Because if you just have a no-name in there masked up, they know no face, no case. He throws a rock through a window.
And that was during the time when literally every person was wearing a mask.
Exactly, dude, yeah.
Dude.
So you go and throw a rock through a window, you know, boom. And first thing, what are you thinking when a rock goes through a window?
Like, oh shit, we throwing rocks.
You know, well,
we throwing
like,
rocks.
Like if it's at like a Target or something, dude, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would have been one of the motherfuckers stealing a TV. Not even gonna lie.
Bro, that's crazy. Yeah, because you're the motherfucker that was like, oh shit, we're all giving this guy money.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
That's crazy, bro.
Well, no, I would have been one of the first to run in to grab a TV. I know that. Because my first thought would have been like,
a lot of those people got arrested, bro.
I know. I know, actually. I remember seeing that, too. They were doing a whole thing using the security cameras, trying to image by image, like, take their faces and shit. Like,
do you remember a guy that was... I got mad at him. A guy that was living at the same place you were at the time went to one of the protests, and he came back with, like, 2 bags of tobacco. His name starts with a C. And I was like, why the fuck do you have those? And he's like, bro, people were robbing the tobacco store. And I was like, why did you take tobacco, like raw tobacco?
Yeah, dude.
He was like, that was all that was left. And I was like, what? But that's not a protest. You guys fucking robbed a bunch of stores. Exactly. That's all that was left. What do you mean?
But I mean, what do you expect, from the group of guys like that, dude?
It's just crazy. Bro, when he moved out and he came back to pick up his dresser and him and all of his friends pulled out of the truck with no shoes or socks on. They all had no fucking shoes and socks on. Dude, yeah, dirty ass feet getting on the fucking driveway, then walking in the house with those fucking dirty ass feet, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. I never got that from when we were little kids. Like right when we moved up here, dude, we used to live with them, right? Like way back. And
back in the Zona?
No. That was like right when we moved up here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I was pretty young.
They still did that?
Yeah, dude. Fucking back then, they were wearing no shoes outside and shit. Like, I didn't get it. They have like feet of steel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
But that shit was. Yeah, I don't know. That was. The generosity of my parents will fucking be the death of them, dude. I swear. Like, oh my god. If my dad ever gets any type of money, he's the first guy to be like, oh yeah, I'll help you out. I'll see what I can do.
Hey man, I know I always got a place to stay if it comes down to it. Yeah. Imagine if it comes down to it and you go to visit your parents and I'm like posted up in your old bedroom. You're like, what the fuck, Gavin?
You're like, why don't you call me, brother?
Yeah, and we game and shit, and my Wi-Fi's bad. And you're like, why is your Wi-Fi bad?
Like, dude, what are you, sitting in the basement? Fuck, dude. Those were some, even though that house was falling apart, but some of my best memories are in that place, dude. Waking up, fucking 6:30 in the morning. There's fucking 5 people at the end of my bed, dude. My room is already hazy. I'm like, yo, I'm in my boxers, bro.
I'm in my pass me the bong, but get the fuck out. All right, brother. We have been going for like an hour. It's late. You got work tomorrow. I got work tomorrow.
Yeah, but I want a game tonight too.
I got to eat dinner.
Are you gonna game?
Maybe. I gotta post this. This is coming out in less than 5 hours.
So probably not.
Maybe. Last time this happened, I need to address last time you were on this podcast and we were drinking and you were like, oh, you gonna game? And I was like, no, I need to edit this. And you were like, you bitch. And then I edited the episode, hit you up and said, bro, you still trying to game? And you said, actually, I gotta get up for work tomorrow.
No, I was hammered, dude.
Yeah, but you were calling me out saying, you bitch, you're a pussy, you don't want a game. And then I hit you up and you said, actually.
Well, I got a Celsius in me right now, dude. I'm about to be ripping till about 1 in the morning.
Right. Hey, we're drinking energy drinks today, ladies and gents.
At fucking 9 o'clock.
Yes, sir.
Jesus.
I love you, brother. MustyThroat.
Musty, baby.
On YouTube.
Please.
Where can the people find you?
Please, I'm begging you, okay? Even if you don't want to watch the videos, just hit the subscribe button. If you're not already, it could be worth it. You might win something in a giveaway.
What is the at?
YouTube, MustyThroat, capital M, capital T. It's a green profile picture. It's a mouth with green smoke coming out of it for the profile picture. Twitch, MustyThroat, capital M, capital T. I'm pretty sure.
Is there an Instagram for the MustyThroat?
There's no Instagram. I don't know. I'm not on Instagram.
All right. The podcast is on YouTube now for all you YouTube.
Oh!
Yes, sir. It's at It Is Wednesday on YouTube. Maybe it's It Is Wednesday podcast. I'm not for sure. Let me look.
You know, I will say I am the first thing. Like when you type in MustyThroat on YouTube.
It Is Wednesday on YouTube.
I should be the first one that pops up when you type in MustyThroat.
No, the meme comes up.
What?
The meme? Oh, for MustyThroat.
Yeah.
You're the first one? Nice.
Do it on the YouTube right now. Let's see. End it out.
Yeah, I'll follow you. I'm not following you on the podcast channel because I'm in YouTube Studio.
Just youtube.com. We're going to see.
YouTube.com/ Well, if you just do youtube.com/ MustyThroat, it'll bring you right to it.
Yeah,
But
we don't want to do that. Boom.
there you go.
First one that pops up is me.
Hey, now you have 40 subscribers. You're welcome.
Whoa, let's go, baby. We cracked 40.
We're back to 40.
Let's go. Or yeah, I guess we're back to 40.
Let's see. Hit the refresh. Let's go 40, baby. Let's hit it.
Let's see.
All right, I love you, buddy.
I love you guys.
Thanks for being here.
Peace.
I appreciate you. No, I'm talking to you.
I know.
Thank you for being here.
Well, thanks for having me.
Also, yeah, thanks for listening. That's cool. Let's go, bro. Maybe it'll be 41 by the next day.
Maybe.
Deuces.
Peace.